The UConn football team entered Bloomington, Indiana with high hopes after a rejuvenating start to their season, but they left facing a harsh reality, leaving with a bitter taste in their mouth and a quarterback who looks the part of the true freshman he is. The Huskies entered Memorial Stadium looking ready to build off a strong performance against Illinois and then their recent bye week. On the very first possession, Kevon Jones stripped the Hoosier receiver and Omar Fort recovered. But, as would be the case much of the day, the offense stalled. Clayton Harris converted a field goal, which would end up being the Huskies' lone points of the day. From there, it was all Indiana. Despite missing their starting quarterback Michael Penix due to injury, the Hoosiers seemed to find every hole in the Husky defense. In the first half alone, quarterback Peyton Ramsey was 16 of 18 with 2 touchdowns. Despite a sack by Lual Ugwak, the leader of the still very young defense for UConn, the Hoosiers took a 17-3 lead at the half. Meanwhile, for UConn, true freshman quarterback Jack Zergiotis struggled to get into any kind of rhythm. The run game managed very few positive plays, and a number of costly penalties hurt as well. But Zergiotis struggled with accuracy, going just 14 of 28 for 90 yards, averaging just over 3 yards per attempt. To start the second, he made the biggest mistake of his young career.
I went through my reads, and at the last second, I was being taken down. I saw Art. I tried to make a play out of it, but sometimes when you're trying to do too much, it doesn't work out.
Zergiotis failed to rebound from there, and Indiana piled it on. It was a scene all too familiar for UConn, very reminiscent of their struggles from last year. The lone bright spot of the second was a nifty interception by Dylan Harris, who needed just one hand to reel it in. The Huskies would end up falling 38-3 in a game that they will need to rebound from quickly. Running back Art Thompkins knows what it will take to bounce back.
Look ourselves in the mirror and see who actually played every play like it was your last. I could say myself there were some plays that, I could have did some things better. So, I'll put this one on my back and, just hopefully we get a better game next week.
UConn heads down to Orlando next week to take on UCF in the conflict. UCF, the 2-time defending AAC champions, will be a big test for sure. From Memorial Stadium at Indiana University, I'm Noam, UCTV Sports.